Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Talks, episode 124. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Mm-hmm. Same as always.
What?
Same song and dance. Let's get this over with.
Of course. So how are you?
Doing fine.
Did you get my text or Snapchat, I should say, about how I think I'm going to do the seal for the okay. Before we get into the project I'm working on, how are you? What are you doing?
I'm eating dinner. I'm doing fine.
I'm eating dinner too.
Up and down.
I got home really late, and so I didn't have time to.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say, I do good.
Do
As
gooder.
Kramer would say.
I
do good. I do good.
Yeah, that's what society
Yeah,
says.
that's what you gotta when you meet the girl's father and she says, "So how are you?" No. How do you do? I do good.
Yes.
How do you do? I do good.
Of course. They
You're
no.
like, well, I guess that answers my question.
Remember, kids, if you ever go out with a girl, what am I saying? Nobody that watches us here gets women.
I thought you had people. The veterinarian.
What? That watched this.
Hmm?
The people that watched this, I don't think are ever going to go anywhere in their lives.
Water
Sorry.
bottle?
I haven't heard from... So, that's an interesting story. On the 28th, I wake up and I see I got a phone call from him. So I text him, because he did it like 3 a.m. Obviously, I'm not going to hear that. I'm asleep. So I send a text. I'm like, you good? I haven't heard since. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hold on. I have to send text to a Tinder person.
Off exploring the world. Tinder person.
The Tinder girls, women.
Sure hope so.
Oh yes, very attractive.
Not
woman.
that I'm like, hating if it wasn't. I'm just saying that you're on the wrong app.
just wasting my time talking to guys, thinking that like, oh, so you're gay? No, I'm just here to waste your. I'm just here to waste your time. Oh, do. That's good. I didn't know cats could make old is le cat. Anyways, she has a cat that when she got it sounded like a frog because of an upper respiratory infection. And I'm like, I didn't know a cat could make a frog noise.
Well, I suppose if it ate a frog, and the frog was still alive,
That's an
And
interesting assumption.
And so when it ribbits, it resonates up through the esophagus or whatever, and out the mouth.
Life is hard, so you laugh at it.
No, life is hard, so I make fun of it to get over it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get fired. On the bright.
Oh well.
Oh well. Anyway, I just think of a Jeremy Clarkson quote to get myself through the day. That's my solution to the problem, right? Kids, we've talked about the Dr. Sheep multi-step program to solve your life. We haven't decided on how many steps there are, but we've discussed the Dr. Sheep multi-step program to improve your life. But if you don't want to follow that model because, well, it does involve illegal stuff, then that's fine. But at least follow this motto, and this will actually not be illegal, depending on what country you're from. And that is to laugh at your life and the things that make it difficult.
That's illegal in some places.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're in China and your life is hard because Xi Jinping, is a communist, then you laugh at him because somebody said he looks like Winnie the Pooh. You're going to go to prison or just disappear.
But
Same
what if
with
life in prison is better than the life you're living?
I mean, maybe in China. Oh no, Chinese prisons are not good.
You been there?
Yes.
Your first-hand experience?
Yes. I met a woman.
What?
I met a woman in a Chinese prison.
You met a woman while you're in Chinese prison?
No. I was in China. She was in prison.
Were you in prison?
No. I was on the outside. They were telling me about how great their prison system is and how they only murder, like, a person a day, which is down from the 2 a day that they used to do. So, their displacement is at least one. One life per day not dying of murder. They did say, though, that their rates of mysterious deaths have increased, but they say but they quote that as unrelated. So, that's so. Remember, how the hell did we get onto Chinese prisons?
You brought it up because of illegal. You're talking about the multi-step program.
Yeah, and how it's illegal. And okay, all right. So maybe we'll have to work on a multi-step program that isn't illegal. So we have a step. Well, it's not even a multi-step. Okay, we have the illegal multi-step program. We have the one step to probably fix your life.
Well, the program itself is not illegal. It's the steps within the program. Some of them are illegal.
True. I wonder.
I don't think it's legal to have a program.
I mean, maybe.
Is it illegal to have a program? I think it's illegal. The steps. Some of the steps are illegal, but the program itself, just having the simple act of having the program is not illegal because you could choose to skip some steps.
I mean, it certainly feels like the government wants to make your life worse. They want you to be miserable.
Well, yeah, it's net happiness, right? The more people that are unhappy, the more the government is happy. The more the people are happy, that takes away from the net happiness, leaving the government unhappy. There's a happiness constant.
Oh, God. Oh, no. The index. The happiness index.
Well, it's not really an index. It's just more or less like the... a sort of constant.
Well, I really do think the government really doesn't want us to be happy.
I suppose it could be good put it on a spectrum.
I really do think the government actively works to not make life better. What did the U.S. government do this year? They built planes and nuclear weapons and, things that could
conserve happiness.
No.
All part of the conservation of happiness.
No.
It keeps them happy.
Them, not the general public. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. It feels good now. It's like
they don't care about the public.
It's like taking a pill of codeine, right? It feels good now, but you got to keep taking that pill of codeine to feel good. If we, I don't know, taught you a hobby that you would enjoy, like say, I don't know, free healthcare.
Taking codeine.
Like free, no, no, that's
codeine is your hobby.
No, it's a pastime.
A pastime?
Yes.
No, it's a hobby.
Hold on. I thought your definition of a hobby, taking codeine doesn't fit in that.
I'll make it fit. I'll make an exception.
For taking pills of codeine. Great. Wonderful. What an improvement. Life. Oh my God. What is the first 11 minutes of this podcast? The first 12 minutes of the podcast, we've mentioned meth, China, and codeine. What is going on? What is this podcast?
There's not much more to life.
There's not much more to life than meth, codeine, and China.
Yeah.
I gotta
sums it up.
I gotta write that down.
If we were to have aliens come visit our Earth and they're like, summarize life on Earth. Meth, codeine, and China. Like, thank you.
Oh, my Google. Why is Google so slow? Okay.
We will try to replicate your results.
We'll try to replicate your results. Great. Just what you want. Aliens high on codeine. Okay, so what was the thing? It was,
You already forgot. They're the 3 essential aspects to life, and you forgot them.
Because I don't follow other than China, I don't follow a single one.
Well, the first one is meth, in case you forgot.
Wait. There's page orientation. I want it to be gay. Thank you. Oh, come on. That was funny. I thought it was funny.
Make sure it's in landscape mode.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying to put it in landscape mode, and it was page orientation. And I was like, yes, I want it to be gay.
Good.
Anyways. Alright. No, but how did I word it before?
What do you mean? How did you word it?
No, what did we... You said something, and then I said, yes, meth, codeine. It was something, things to, the essentials to life, right? Or something like that?
That's what I said. That's all there is to life. All there is to life. 3 aspects of life.
Oh, okay, yeah. 3 aspects to life.
Of life or to life?
3 aspects to life.
Of life. I think of life.
No, it's to life.
To life?
Yeah, because of life suggests that, like, life only... Actually, no, it is of life. Okay. 3 aspects of life. Meth. How do you spell codeine?
Codine.
How the hell... Why do you know how to spell codeine?
Why don't you know how to spell codeine?
I don't actively use it.
You never had it on a spelling test?
No. Did you?
Perhaps.
Okay. That makes me concerned for...
I've read the box, okay?
You read the box.
I walked by it in the grocery aisle. Pharmacy aisle, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I think you have to look behind the desk at anywhere to get codeine.
They don't sell it. You have to buy it. You have to buy it behind the counter.
Yeah. I don't think one can just walk in and be like, I want codeine, please.
Oh. Then what the hell did I buy?
Just walked into Walmart and bought not codeine. Could have been anything else.
What?
Could have been anything else.
It could have.
Could have really been any. What color should it have been? Just black?
This one actually clear tablet.
What?
Hmm? What?
I'm just asking if... Why did I just get... Owie? What the hell? File... I want to print. Where the hell's the print button? Why is there not a print button? There's the print.
Command P.
I found it.
Or Control P.
It's printing. I did something colorful with... Not colorful. I did something fun with it.
Oh, wait. Actually, I did spell it wrong.
Oh, crap. Not my printer name.
It's D-E-I-N-E. For whatever reason, English decides E before I, except after D.
Bro, the whole I before E thing is
I before
is a lie.
E, except after D. My bad. I forgot the rule. Did you know that rule?
I before E except after C?
Except after D.
Here we go.
C-O-D-E-I-N-E.
Yeah. What do you think of the font? Look at the font.
Size 72? Oh.
No. 90.
Why is meth on the same line? Hold it up higher.
It wouldn't fit. They have to make it smaller. I don't want it to be smaller.
I know, but like, change your margins.
I guess.
I just feel life and meth should not be on the same line.
Fine. We'll I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this will print nicely, but we'll see.
It should almost be like a list, if anything.
Nah.
Like make them like bullet points or whatever.
Making waste paper here. Here. We'll see if this works. I don't know what this podcast is. I do have other things to talk about, but until we get our list of essential aspects of life. Do you want this for your apartment?
What?
Do you want this for your apartment? Oh, there we go.
Can I hang it up outside my door?
Yeah. There we go.
Yes. Should I tape it outside my door?
Absolutely.
So people can see it when they walk by.
Oh, absolutely. Kids, this is important. Remember this. 3 aspects to life: meth, codeine, and China. Anyway,
actually, there is a family with young kids that live across the hall. They live on the other side of the hallway.
Get them to subscribe. They'll learn something.
They'll learn something.
They'll learn what sarcasm is real quick.
Well, sarcasm?
Ugh.
What's that?
Okay, maybe not.
I'm still learning.
I don't know what that was. Anyways, Cool. We're 20 minutes in, and I think we've reached a natural stopping point about meth, coding, and China. I think it's time for our next subject. Supersonic ping pong ball cannon. Woo! I don't know what that just... That didn't do anything.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, okay. What's this? Nope, don't do that. We will get copyright claimed. All right.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
Anyways, you can't hear that, but they're cool. Anyways, so supersonic ping pong ball cannon. I will have all of the components to make it subsonic tomorrow. And I'm going to my parents.
Subsonic?
Huh?
Subsonic?
Yeah, subsonic. 300 miles per hour. I will have all those components tomorrow. The vacuum gauge comes in tomorrow. So I will get that in the mail tomorrow. I have a half day at work tomorrow. Normally I would use that to edit the podcast or, do something productive. But I have to go do my taxes. So I will be taking my PVC to my... That sounds like a drug. My PVC pipe. That sounds even worse. I will be taking my... There's no way to say that. Anyways, what are you going to do? Anyways, I will be taking my PVC pipe to... I can't say that with a straight face anymore. I don't know why. I will be taking my... Okay, I'm going to keep repeating. I'm going to my parents tomorrow because I have to go to my tax guy who is, And I should... What time was it supposed to be? 3 or 2? I'm assuming it was... I think it was 3 because I was upset. Yeah, it's 3. Okay. So, I have to go there. So I'm like, well, before I go all the way out there, I guess I'll just stop at my parents, use my miter saw to cut my PVC pipe. Now, I would like to do all the cuts that day, tomorrow. However, I do not know how long, so I got to cut it in 3 sections. The barrel, which is 3 feet, the area for the choke, and then the rest of it. I unfortunately do not know how long the choke is going to end up being. That's what the diagrams are behind me, kids. Go look it on TikTok. You'll see more about these diagrams, except for this big one here, this one. That is Phil's. We were talking about his idea, but I've since then figured out how to get around that. So I was watching I Did a Things video, and I was always worried about, like, if I put the ring inside, like, is it just going to, and then just friction fit it, is it going to, like, pop off? And in his video, no. So he had it in his video where it just, that didn't happen. So he just had it, so he had the barrel, so his is different. Because he had the barrel, the film, then the choke, and then the pressure vessel, which I thought was interesting because I was talking it out with Outback, and he was thinking that the choke needs to be in the vacuum. What do you think? Do you think the choke should be in the vacuum and the pressured area? I think it should be in the choke, as the choke should be in the vacuum, as does Outback. What do you think?
I thought it should be where the air nozzle is shooting through.
Well, no, we're having a pressure vessel now. No, okay. So there's 2 parts. There's the vacuum and the pressured area. The question, and the choke is going to be between these 2. The question is, what side should we put the film on? Should we put it on the pressured side?
Film?
What?
The film?
the burst disc, the valve, if you will, the burst disc, the thing that will pop when we get up to a certain psi.
Oh.
Should that be before the choke or after the choke? I and Outback think it should be before the choke.
Where is before? What counts as before and what counts as after? Like, how am I looking at this so I know where before is?
All right, let me get MS Paint pulled up here.
I don't know where before is.
Paint. All right. Oh. Share my screen. Paint. Go live. I don't know why I picked Paint. I should have done Word, but... Oh, it didn't like that. Okay. So. Where... I haven't used Paint in forever. Good God. Shapes. Alright. Oh. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's jank. Is that... Okay, it goes away. Fair enough. Okay.
You don't need words.
Huh?
Just draw it and then tell me what all the parts are.
Fine. Okay. Okay, so... We're drawing today, kids. Is there a way to rotate this?
It's free draw.
What? Free draw? Oh, good God. Okay. I draw with polygons, alright? I'm sorry.
That's fine.
This is how I do this. Okay. And then... Ugh. Okay. So. Alright. So this is the vac. What? Oh, that is tiny. Undo. This is the vac. Alright? So you got your ball. So this is where your ball is. Okay. Alright, and then this is
where
your...
does the pump hook up to?
Technically here, but I don't have space, alright?
Wait, before or after the ping pong ball?
It doesn't matter where the pump goes because this is all vacuum. If you really want me to be that...
Wait, are you closing off the choke from the tube with the valve?
Alright, fine. If we're going to be like this...
I think you should suck the air out of the choke as well.
That's what I was asking! Do we want the choke to be in a vacuum or not in a vacuum?
Yes, in a vacuum.
Well, then there's no need for this. I have white selected, and yet it did black. How the... Paint, you're worthless. Okay, well, that answers the question, then. That's all I need to know.
Is that a before or after? I don't know what that means.
Because, okay, if you imagine the air going as a direction through the tube from high pressure to low pressure, the question is, do you want it to be before or after? I
want the choke to be in a vacuum.
Perfect. See, that's not the way that he did it.
Who?
I did a thing.
Oh, why?
I don't know. He never said. Which I thought was a peculiar thing. Because I don't like it that way. Well, anyways. So, back to the plan for tomorrow.
I'm not really sure if it matters.
Probably not, but at the same time, I mean, ideally, you'd probably want the actual valve to be at the choke point, like at the center of the choke, at the small point. Ideally, but yeah, I don't think it really matters. But we're gonna put ours before the choke, and so the choke will be in a vacuum, and so tomorrow I would like to cut the PVC into 3 parts. However, I do not know how long the choke is going to be. You can see the diagram for the choke right there and part of it right there. I don't know. I don't have those parts. Those won't be here till whatever the 10th is. Thursday? 4 days from now. Saturday. Jesus Christ. Okay. No, wait. Yeah, it's Friday. Sure. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, they'll be here the 10th. And, so it's like, because of course then I gotta go back to Menards and get plumber's putty, and I gotta go get some foam and some dowels. I also have to figure out how big the hole should be. I have no idea. I really do not know. A 1/4 inch, I think, is a fair size. I have no idea. So, but we can at least make a subsonic one to literally tomorrow. I can do it. So the plan is I'm going to take it to my parents. I'm going to cut it in 2 pieces, 3-foot section, and then whatever the rest is, like 2 feet. Because I think it's like a 5-foot section. Yeah, no, I think it's like 6 foot. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I get a 3-foot section for the barrel. I really don't know how long it's supposed to be. I did a meter. Mythbusters did 3 feet. I read this scientific paper. Yes, I actually skimmed a scientific paper on this very subject.
Oh, how long the nozzle should be?
No, how long the barrel should be.
Yeah, the barrel. Nozzle barrel. I'm sorry, barrel. No, so
the nozzle's the choke.
It's a very technical issue to get the most speed. I think what we should do is make it as long as possible. Like you buy a PVC pipe as long as you can buy, and then we just keep cutting off an inch at a time.
Issue is we have no way of measuring speed.
Increasing. What?
Issue is we have no way of measuring speed.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Camera.
This thing's going 300 miles per hour. We're not going to be able to measure that.
You don't think you can get enough frames with your camera?
120 frames is not enough. That's the most frames I can get.
Well, I remember with my dinky little camera, or was it your phone? I don't remember whose camera we used. But we measured the speed of your potato gun or whatever that you made.
Yeah, that was like 100 miles an hour at the most. This thing is 3 times that.
Yeah, and that was with my dinky little camera. So I'm asking you, can your camera...
No, I have the same... No, 60... My camera can do 60 FPS. I can do 120 with the GoPro. I
wasn't doing 60, though. I was doing like 20, 24, 20. My camera can't film 60.
Yeah, well, again, I don't think so. Not at 300 miles per hour, then that's like the minimum speed.
I think it's still worth trying.
Also, I don't want to buy a bunch of PVC pipe because I still have to build a pressure vessel.
No, basically what I'm saying is you buy it. You're not buying one. You're buying one that's 3 feet long, and then you keep cutting it off until the speed stops increasing.
No, I don't. No, because 3 feet is what everybody does.
Is that the longest, though?
Well, no, I mean, I can... No, I don't really... If we wanted to really do this, we just follow what the Mythbusters did. But I think it's a volume ratio from what I've been told. But like, I don't know.
Well, yes, it depends how much of the air you can suck out in the PSI. It's very technical.
It's a volume thing of the pressure vessel.
What?
It's a ratio between the volume of the... But like, I don't really know how realistic that's ever really been. I've done the math before. There's
more than just that.
Huh?
I think it's more than just two numbers.
It really is. It's literally just a ratio between how big is your pressure vessel and how big is the barrel. But again,
I don't know. I think it depends on more than that, but maybe not.
No, I mean, when you Google it, how long should a barrel be, and they tell you.
Oh.
But like guns, that's when you do the numbers, opposite.
What do you get?
But guns, it's complete opposite. The volume of your barrel is way bigger than the volume of your cartridge, so.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. And
that's
also,
what I'm saying, just buy a long length and just keep cutting it off.
I don't want to. I bought 6 feet. It cost me $10 for 6 feet.
Is that too much?
That's a lot. I used to be able to buy 12 feet for $10.
Oh.
I used to be able to buy stupidly long pieces of PVC for that same price I spent on one piece. And also, like, I don't want to just discard chunks of PVC constantly. We'd also have to do this at my parents', where I have a miter saw. And each time we have to resand the barrel down at the end so that it doesn't puncture the tape prematurely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. Plus, I'd have to buy 2 pieces. One for a pressure vessel.
So what's your plan?
I told you what my plan is. My plan is 3-foot barrel, because that's what everybody does, regardless of how big their thing is, excluding the Mythbusters. And actually, the Mythbusters used the math that everybody says to use or whatever. They calculated it all out, and it was wrong.
What do you mean it was wrong? I have to get it to work.
No, so if you ever watched the episode back, they had a really long barrel, like stupidly long. And the ball never made it out the other end because the ball doesn't fit in the tube perfectly.
Oh wait, did they? I didn't know they used. I have to experimentally calculate it, doing what I was saying to do.
That's what they eventually did, but they originally had a big long barrel and figured, okay, this because they mathed it out. They did the math. They did the math. And then...
Oh, I guess it's been forever since I watched the episode. I thought they just made it an obscene long thing.
No.
Just that way the ball would not exit. That way they can keep cutting it off until they got to the perfect length.
That was unintentional.
Oh.
They didn't know it wasn't going to make it to the end. Because again, they followed the math. But because air leaks around the ball, their math was wrong.
But, that's, really wrong.
Yeah, what?
Way off.
Well, that's why I'm saying your math isn't going to work. So I said, don't follow the math.
No, I'm saying your math is that math isn't going to work. That's what I'm saying. It depends on more than just 2 factors, I think.
Yeah, they did some math. I don't know what math. They don't tell you. They said they did some math because this is the math that you follow when calculating barrel lengths for guns and stuff. And it did, because there is a defined formula. You can look it up. I followed the formula. It's literally just a ratio between the volumes. If your volumes meet this ratio, you're good to go. However...
Well, apparently not.
No, but see, I think it's assuming a perfect seal.
Well, it probably is.
But, unless you specifically design a barrel, you're screwed. But, the thing was going Mach 1.3, almost 1.4. who really cares at that point? They was going 1,100 miles per hour. Like, do you really care? So, yeah. That's why, again, my plan is to cut it into 2 pieces. A 3-foot length, and then I guess the other part will be 3 feet as well. However, I want to cut it I need to cut it a second time for the choke, but I don't know how big the choke needs to be until I build it. So I will have to build the choke, take the part of the PVC that isn't the barrel, take that to my parents, and then run that through, and then cut it so that I have the length of the choke, and then be done. Wait,
did the thing get his to go supersonic?
He had no way of measuring the speed.
What?
He had no way of measuring the speed.
Oh, he doesn't have access to a fast enough camera?
No! Phil, you need like over 1,000 frames a second.
Well, I thought, he seems like he's pretty well off.
This was also back when he had like 500,000 subscribers.
I'm sorry. I figured, he was pretty well off and could get his hands on, a high-speed camera for the weekend,
No.
And obviously, slow-mo guys, it comes to mind. But, I figured, maybe there's some other slow-motion people on the internet that would like, I'd love to partner with you. Or
he
whatever,
also just like, his whole thing is he just throws shit together.
I know, but I just figured that if you want to do it right, you go through all the trouble. It's like if there's another small name YouTuber that's trying to make high speed stuff as well, partner together, help each other both out.
No one that is my size is gonna be doing
not your size, but his size.
Oh, well,
that's what I'm saying, because his size, I'm sure there's other slow motion people that's like, I have a camera, I'll bring it over for the weekend.
Also, I mean,
that's
obviously,
I didn't know that. I didn't know he didn't have access to a high speed camera.
I would love to do this properly, but also we're building this thing out of freaking I'm building my choke out of nose cones for model rockets. This thing isn't scientific. This choke isn't even like. It's just random assortment of parts. None of this is mathematically this is the most optimum choke. This is just like, that's the shape of it, so.
Wait, I do have. I want to calculate something.
Even if you do the math, we don't have any way of actually doing that. Because I don't have a lathe or a 3D printer.
What do you need a 3D printer for?
Because that's what I did. He just 3D printed a random choke.
Oh.
Shoved it in the barrel and called it good. Also,
how many you said 60 frames a second?
Yep.
So that's 1/60.
Well, I could do 120. With the GoPro.
Oh, you can do 120? Well, let's see. 1/120. That's 1/. That's that fraction of a second. Times by 440. All you need is a 4-foot long piece of paper, and if it crosses that entire length in one frame, then it went 300 miles an hour.
Great, but if it goes above it, you're screwed.
Well, yeah, then it traveled faster.
Oh, no, your big issue is it's a ping pong ball. It doesn't have enough mass to probably make it 4 feet without decelerating like stupidly.
That is true.
If it were like a golf ball, yeah, sure. If we're like Dustin's baseballs from his supersonic baseball cannon.
Wait, what if we did use a golf ball?
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
It's not. It's about the same size, but it doesn't fit.
It does not fit. I was Googling it. It's like millimeters bigger.
Did you try to fit it in? Because maybe form a tighter seal with the vacuum.
It's like we're talking like diameter golf ball. 1.6 inches. The inner diameter of my tube is 1.5.
Yeah. You don't want it to be too big.
Yeah, 40 mils. Is the ping pong ball. Millimeters to inches.
We sand off the golf ball. Can you sand a golf ball?
I mean, I guess you could, but like...
Like sand it down that extra 0.1 inch.
Oh, it's not gonna fit, period, actually. So the ping pong balls are 38 to 40 millimeters. So not even every ping pong ball fits inside this tube.
What is your tube in millimeters?
What?
What is your tube in millimeters?
It would be 38.1. Which is like...
Wait, what is 1.6 inches in millimeters?
40.46.
So, we just need to shave off 2 millimeters.
I mean, yeah, you could do it, but like if it tries to roll inside of there, it's not gonna go well. I also don't want to get a golf ball stuck in a pressure vessel.
Well, with a high enough pressure, I think you could force it out.
Again, I also don't want to get a ball stuck in a high pressure system.
Well, I'm just...
Yeah, because, like, if, we're trying to get it out, and for whatever reason, it decides to give, and now you have a ball flying God knows where at Mach 1, you're gonna die!
Do you even know if we can get it up to Mach 1?
The tennis...
300 miles an hour is like half.
Yeah,
not even
300 miles per hour is atmospheric pressure. So theoretically, you get it, anywhere above 14 psi, you're gonna go Mach. I mean, it's definitely a cutoff. So, but like you put 100 psi, you're gonna go Mach.
You think so?
Yes.
Because I did think, did he actually hear a sonic boom, or did he see a nose cone, a shockwave?
How would he? No, he doesn't have the.
That's what I'm saying.
The only indicator he had of it going Mach is that it punched through a paddle.
Yeah, but like I think you'd still hear like a boom or whatever, right? Like a pop. What do you mean no?
No, because his ears were ringing. Because he doesn't wear hearing protection, and so when the seal pops, he goes fucking deaf. That's like one of the things I'm concerned about. I want to test this in my apartment tomorrow night, but I'm like, one shot is going to be louder than sin. I also have no idea how I'm going to stop this ping pong ball.
Well, how do you know atmospheric pressure makes it go 300 miles an hour? How do you know atmospheric pressure makes it go 300 miles an hour?
Because the Mythbusters did it.
Oh. Do you have that? I want to watch that episode.
I guess I could buy it on Vudu, but like...
Oh, it's not like available for free?
It's... No. Like, they used to be, but like, ever since Discovery Plus came out, it's jank. Hold on.
'Cause I know I watched entire episodes before.
Well, yeah, you used to be able to, but they've changed it. What's... season? It was 2014. That doesn't tell me what frickin' season it was. Cool. What season was it, IMBD? You used to actually provide useful information. Oh, okay. Season 12, episode 8. So, if we go to this... So, remember that. Season 12, episode 8. Yeah, you have to get Discovery Plus to watch it.
I mean, I guess you could find random clips online, though.
You can, but it doesn't have everything.
Yeah, I know. Like, they're like...
And also, I don't know what... I don't know what IMBD's organizational scheme is, because Discovery disagrees. Because Discovery says it's season 15.
Oh, you can find it on Daily Motion.
I'm sure you can. Yeah, you can't watch it unless you get Discovery Plus.
Oh, wow.
Or you buy it.
Oh, I'll just find a few clips that look interesting and try to get over it.
I want to watch this episode. Ah, this is so annoying. I hate this now. Ever since Discovery Plus came out, they've killed everything. You have to pay them. You can't just watch it with ads. Despite how bad that process was, you can't watch it. Bullshit. Okay. So, you know. But again, it's like, I'll be like, again, this is like, I just want to dip my toes into sending something mock. Like, I'm not going scientific about this.
Where exactly are you going to point this?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know where I'm going to point a thing that can fling a tennis ball at 300 miles per hour tomorrow.
At a sheep.
Well, no, I don't want to do it at my parents'. I'd rather do it here at home. I'd rather do it here at home. But I have no way of catching it. Maybe I get a fishing net.
Oh. Hey, where are you going to shoot it off? Off your balcony?
No, I'll just put hearing protection on and from inside my apartment.
But where?
What do you mean where?
Where are you going to... Are you just... Where are you shooting the projectile?
Maybe I'll get a fishing net. I don't know.
Oh. Well, that's what I was asking. I was curious what you're shooting at.
Also, I'm curious. How far will it go? Will it, go all the way across my apartment and leave a dent in my wall? That's a question I need answered. It will be at my patio door. Because glass is a bit harder, and I can't imagine it would break tempered glass, but after traveling 20 feet. But these are things that I need answered, and only science will answer them. You think we can get Will to stand in front of it? Especially once we get.
I certainly can't. You have to ask him yourself.
Especially once we get to go mock.
You have to ask him.
I'm legitimately joking because this would not leave a welt. This would embed bits of plastic into his skin and cut a hole out of his skin like this.
So?
Actually, I've seen it do it to pig skin. So, human skin is a bit thinner than pigs. Like, everybody likes to use pigs as an analog for humans, but, like, pig skin, at least in my experience, is a bit thicker than human skin. So, a bit tougher, in my opinion, anyways. So, yeah. So, could you imagine? Because the whole point of the supersonic ping pong ball was, could you hit a ping pong ball so hard it could kill somebody?
Mm-hmm.
No, but you can maim them. Put a ping pong ball sized hole in their skin. Can you imagine, like, getting you have to get a stitch, right? You have to get stitches, like, in the form of a ring. or like a half ring, because sometimes it doesn't really cut all the way around. It usually has like one gap in it. So could you imagine just Will goes to school and like he finally gets to take his bandage off. It was like, what the hell happened to you? My cousin hit me with a ping pong ball going mock.
He takes his bandage off at school?
He has to change it.
In the middle of the day?
Absolutely. Attention seeker, Will is.
Is he really?
I don't know! I'm joking!
I don't know if he's an attention seeker.
I don't think so. If he's an attention seeker...
I've never met the kid at school. I don't know how he acts. He could be like an absolute bookworm nerd, or he could be a jock. I don't know.
Is it okay to ask a girl what kind of trauma she's experienced? I think so. Anyways, so yes,
well, yes. If it's okay to ask a girl if she pees blood out of her ass, then it's okay to ask her what kind of trauma she's in.
Oh no. Okay. So yeah, we're approaching on an hour. So kids, stay tuned. We're gonna send a ping pong ball mock. I can't wait. I just cannot.
One day.
Huh?
One day.
One day. Theoretically, I could have it done this weekend.
You need to spray paint it, though, so it's at least visible.
The ping pong ball?
Yeah, if it's white, you're not going to be able to see that.
They sell multicolored ping pong balls.
Well, I thought you had all this spray paint left over and you had a white ping pong ball laying around, so it's practically free to just paint it. But, if you want to go out and buy a multicolored one.
Dude, the thing's going to, like, destroy itself, so it's like... I'm going to go to Walmart and buy the cheapest ping pong balls I can and then send them at mock.
I meant see it when it exits.
So, I'm not really too concerned.
I am. I want to see it. I don't want it to just look like air's blowing. I want to at least be able to, have a faint idea that I see it flying through the air.
We're not going to try and, like, yeet it, like, long distances. We're going to put the object here, and then a hole is going to appear. That's usually what happens. You go
a paddle or what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just.
You have a spare paddle. You're ready to just.
I might hit up Craigslist.
Oh.
Or maybe I'll send a message out on Facebook. In need of ping pong ball paddles. They will be destroyed. We can do that right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure you can buy a $1 one off Amazon, too.
That is a possibility, but they're probably plastic. I don't want plastic. That would actually stop it. All right. What's on my mind? Public. Done. I am in need of ping pong paddles. Ping pong ball paddles.
More than one?
Why not?
I don't know how many you need. I thought you just needed one.
Who? I have a thing that can send another thing at Mach 1. Why would you not want to destroy multiple things?
I don't know how many's in the budget. That's what I'm asking.
Well, if they're free, infinite.
Why would they're free?
Huh?
They're free? Like, you don't have to pay for shipping or any of that?
Well, I'm just hitting up people on Facebook. Like, I'm literally posting this on Facebook to see if anybody has them. They will be destroyed. I am in need of ping pong ball paddles. Please let me know if you have any. They will be destroyed. Post. There we go. See if we get responses. Probably not. Like, nobody uses Facebook anymore. But, like, this is, like, the only way I know of to, like, notify the masses.
eBay.
I have to pay for shipping. Well, anyways, so kids, remember, we're gonna send something at Mach at some point, and I cannot wait. I am excited to launch a ping pong ball at Mach, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every Friday, 12 p.m. Central Time. And good night.